You have a confession to make. I lied to you. I did. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Hey guys, welcome back to BeamNG. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. I do have a confession to make. I told you in the beginning at the start of this series, I was going to not play this on my own. And I was going to record the struggle all the way because I'm learning how to play this new game here, right? Well, I did. I played it on my own. But for two good reasons. One, I needed to get a better grasp of this game and figure out the game a little better. And two, I'm just having such a great time playing Beam. I just couldn't help myself. I'm going to be honest. So, I made some money, so don't be upset. I think we left last time, we had well under 10 grand. Well under 10 grand. I think we had around 5 or 6 grand, something like that. I could be wrong. Maybe 8 grand. No, it might have been around 8 or 9 when we left last time. I don't remember. But, as you see here now, we have upwards of $38,000. Well, what I did when I came and played on my own was I did a couple cargo deliveries, okay? And then I came over here to Belasco City Garage because this is where we are right now. I then saw some loaner vehicles. I took a look. And well, they had some repo trucks that I could use for repossessions to repo people's cars, and I did 5 of those. Well, it was kind of a mixed bag. 2 of them I was able to pick up and deliver. The 2 other, because I had a smaller tow truck, I was not able to put the 2 commercial trucks on the back of it because those trucks were just too big. So I had to cancel those. And then the last one I did, the 5th one, I got there, and the bugs seemed, or the controls on the rollback seemed to be bugged or something. I couldn't get them to work at all, and they worked the previous times. So yeah, I don't know if that's an issue where the controls on the repo trucks get bugged, but I couldn't move the bed on them at all. Couldn't slide it back, up or down. I couldn't do anything. The controls wouldn't work at all. So I'm hoping today. I haven't tried it. I did spawn in the truck. We are having a bigger truck today. Last time we had just a little, repo truck that I used on my own. This time we do have a bigger truck, so hopefully we can get some of those bigger trucks on here today. And here she is. This is a loaner vehicle. I guess they take 25% of what our pay will be at the end. So they take a 25% cut. So I guess what we're going to do is just hop inside, get this big girl fired up, and then we bring up the phone. Sorry if you guys, it went silent there for a second. I was adjusting my volume. I apologize. And bring up the phone, hit repo, and then generate mission. Okay, it's taking a while. Taking a while. Taking a while. It never took this long before, man. It generated right away when I was playing before. Last time on my own doing this. Great. Great. I just got done filming a My Garage video, and I had all kinds of problems in My Garage. Just the game just doing its thing like it usually, well, I couldn't say usually. Most of the time it usually goes well, but man, he was fighting me today in My Garage, man. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Enclosed trailer, you pull with cargo. I don't know if we can do trailers with this, so I'm gonna just cancel that. I don't think you don't pay any penalties or anything. So what I've seen is you just hit that and then generate mission again. Hopefully, it generates again and it doesn't. Okay, Gavril Roamer 4-wheel drive base. Okay, so find and collect this vehicle. So let's get rolling. Let's. Phone closed due to player movement. That's fine, because we're on our way. And my bud told me that maybe I should take it a little easy on the throttle. I'm not making any promises because there's only one speed, and that's fast. See, I'm already doing great. This is a little bit of a hike away, I think, isn't it? It said 5 miles, but I don't know. This thing is definitely different to drive than some smaller vehicles. It definitely feels different. Which would make sense, you know, in real life. Bigger the vehicle, like a commercial vehicle like this, or, you know, semi-trucks and that, you know, they do feel different than regular passenger cars. I do know that firsthand. Did you guys ever get that? Man, I noticed when you get a new logbook entry like that, game almost freezes up like that, like a really, really strong lag. Getting the lags, bub. Okay, sweet. Looks like we're already here for our first job. Is that it right there? Looks like it. I don't know the name of the vehicle, so hopefully these controls work on this truck. Oh, I hope so. Hope it's not like a permanent bug or something I got. This one might have to go back pretty far. I'm not sure. So obviously, I won't need to go back that far, but alright. Let's get out of this thing. Yeah, cool truck. I love my trucks, man. Cab over truck. This is a beauty. I do love my trucks. Alright. I haven't mastered all the controls and everything. Alright, which one slides the freaking bed back? These ones seem different than the other smaller tow truck I used. Interesting. Okay. There we go. You just have to be on the right button. That brings that down. Please excuse my incompetence. This bed seems to operate slightly different than the smaller tow truck. Okay, we're on the ground there. It hit ground. Okay, let's start this beast up and get her on the back. I'm just gonna back it right back, right on. Oh, you know what? Let's get back in. Oh, no. Put me back into the rollback. I want to get in this car here. I'm going to shut the engine down. Puts on the parking brake. And we can get out. And I'll tell you what, that one repo I did, I was able to complete 2 of them. The first one paid about around $4,500. The second one paid over 16 grand. So that's where I got my money from. That took about forever. Looks to me like she's back on there. This is so cool, man. Seeing with these, they automatically route you. But the cargo, it doesn't. Now you're gonna really have to be careful with this, with the vehicle on the back here. Yeah, see, the vehicle doesn't stay in place. I know there's things where, I don't know what they're called, but you can, I guess there are kind of tie downs you can use, but I guess mixed reactions about them. Some people say they don't work at all, they're just a pain. I'm not actually sure what they're actually called, what the game calls them. But. So, really, we have no way to really tie it down. And they do roll around quite a bit on the bed, like you saw there. You hit the brakes and it comes forward. That's why these I'm going to try to be driving much better. Try. But trying's hard for me. I've been trying to check out the settings for, see if I can change the brake sensitivity, because the brakes are just so strong on controller. I'm using controller, like I've said. They're just so strong. I barely touch the button on the controller, and it just wants to lock up the brakes, and I hate that. I've been looking, and there's so many settings. Like, I know there's a lot of settings for PC, right, games, but man, this game has a lot of settings. And I've been trying to see about adjusting any brake intensity, but I haven't seen anything. I almost have to think there has to be. Oh, right here. Just, man, this routing is weird sometimes. But yeah, I haven't yet seen any brake intensity setting for controller. I would almost think that there is, but I don't know. Maybe someone can help me out with that. And I do have to think, speaking of that, let's deliver that before I say what I'm going to say next. You have reached your destination. You're going to take it. Cool. $4,040. Let's open up the phone. Complete that. So we got 4K. Generate another mission. T-Series T dumper? Okay, maybe it's a dump truck. I'm not sure. I don't know the vehicles yet, guys, in this game, really, the names of them or anything, so you'll have to excuse me there. That's just one of those things. The longer you play, you're just going to learn that stuff, right? But what I was going to say is I wanted to give a shout out to a guy. You might have seen him in the comments on the Beam videos. His name is Wave2K. And I want to thank him for, well, them. I shouldn't say him. I don't know if it's a him or not. I don't know if it's a him or her, so shouldn't say that until you know for sure. But, yeah, I want to thank them for helping me out a lot, man, so far. And every video I've put up on Beam, they've given me some tips and some pointers and things, and it's been actually really helpful. There's just so much to gather and take in on this game that it's honestly, it's kind of a little overwhelming. But they've been great. So, thanks, bud, for all your help. I do appreciate it. We're not too far. Just a little under a half mile left to go. Gonna head back up around the drag strip. So yeah, before this video is over, we're getting ourselves a new vehicle to do cargo deliveries with, because I don't want to be doing repos forever now, right? But it is a thing that we're going to be doing throughout the series, is repos. I want to get my own repo truck, kind of like the setup we are borrowing right now. But yes, gonna get our own personal vehicle to do deliveries in. I want to do some taxi missions in our own vehicle. I want to try out the taxi system. So yes, more new and exciting things to come. But we're getting our own personal vehicle to make money with at the end of this. By the end of this video, we're getting ourselves a new jalopy that's bigger. It ain't gonna be some sardine cans on wheels that we're riding around in now. Oh, it is. I don't know. Will we be able to get that? Doesn't have any wheels on the back. Can I make that turn? Yeah, I can make it. Plenty of room. I don't know if I can drive that without wheels on there. I guess we'll find out. We almost have to get it on here, so yeah, it's either it's gonna do it or it's not. I mean, as simple as that. There we go. I'll get to control someday, guys. Till then, you'll have to suffer through with it, just like I do. Okay, that's down on. I kind of like how it's not just real quick, you know? It's kind of more realistic. Yeah, so we ain't got no wheels. She ain't got no wheels, bub. Where are your wheels at? We need to get us a unit like this. How cool would that be? Oh, she moves. Yeah, she's moving and grooving. I'm not sure. This is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Come on, bud. You got her. Oh. Oh. Try not to damage anything. We're going to see how that does. I think she'll stay on there. Famous last words. Look at that. That's a beaut. I think our truck's tipping up. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's awesome. That is cool. Alright, let's get back to work. Can't sit here and admire things all day. That's just me not putting the bed up right. That's exactly what that is. Well, and two, there's a heck of a lot of weight with this dump truck. Is that? Yeah, that's down. It's just so much freaking weight. Is this up all the way? There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. It's just, there's just so much weight on the back of here. Again, this might not be a great idea, but you know what? We're going to do it anyways. I love doing things that just aren't great ideas. It's just how I roll. Which way is it having you go? This way? I'm going to take this shortcut. Oh. We are top heavy. I love it. Yeah. Living on the edge. We're creeping along. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm just gonna be a tank. This is where it's at. Yeah. I got rid of those arrows in the sky. I think I need to get rid of them on the ground too. I mean, not that it really necessarily bothers me, but, you know. Alright, let's slow down. We can't be taking this turn. Oh, we almost built her. We almost built her. What happens when you take turns? You're bat out of hell. Ooh, this is sketchy. This is sketchy. Sketchy is my middle name. That's why I thrive in this kind of environment. I've done a lot of sketchy stuff in my day. So this ain't nothing new to me. We're just taking her slow. Like, I can feel the weight on the rear, and I don't have a lot of front end weight right now. And I can feel that the front end is, you know, doing a lot of bouncing up there. It's not making full contact. I wonder how much this one's gonna pay, man. Maybe some big dollars. Some beam bucks in our pocket. Alright, slow her down, slow her down, slow her down. Go wild. Told you. I told you. You got in our way. Told you I was going to be a tank, just moving people out of the way. I warned you. Can't say I didn't. Okay, what's it? Having some weird stuff here or what? Oh, hold on. We got to turn right here. Does that weird routing. What a beast. Slow down. Getting too excited here. Gonna spill it right at the last turn. There we go. 56.43. Yeah, you know, I thought it might pay a little bit more, but you know, that's not bad. That's a lot better than those cargo was we were doing in the little whatever it's called. Sardine can on wheels, that's what I'm calling it. Loading mission. You gonna take forever to load, bud? Chassis cab. I don't know, can we do that? I don't know, we'll find out. Is that I don't know what we can and can't do. I just try to talk a good game. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it doesn't. Yeah, that's right. Move! That's what you get. That's what you get. Actually, I did that on purpose. Yeah, what you gonna do now? You need a tow? I can provide that for you. Oh, I was trying to get it to whip around to hit that car with the bed. Didn't work out. Typical. Man, this one seemed ever away. That's what you gotta do when you're gonna make that money. Well, same location as the dump truck, huh? What do we got here? Get this rolled down. That goes out pretty far. Probably shouldn't have did that. Is that down? No, but it'll work for us. I know it will. Yeah, this was kind of like the repo truck that I did used on my own. It just had, you know, one of these rollback beds on it. Damn. No, 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 wrong way. Going to a different location this time? See what the inside of this thing looks like. Wow, looks pretty cool. As the interior of a cab over. That's pretty cool. A little far to one side, but it'll do. And if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. It's as simple as that. Oh, man. Hate it when that happens. What do you guys say? We do one more after this? And then we go browse the car lots for a new daily. I think that sounds like a plan. Oh, man. He did damage to my truck. Ran into me. And wheel's starting to come off. Shuffleboard. There's your truck. Went too far. $56.73. How much money we got? 53 big ones. What am I doing? I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Generate mission. Enclosed cargo trailer unloading up. We're going to skip that. Rockno Bastion taxi. Well, we'll figure that out. See you boys later. This is quite a bit of fun. Tell you what, the towing works a lot better in this one than in my garage, I'll tell you that. You guys see my last video. Oh, man. Whew. What a day. What a day in my garage. This one's far away. Holy crap. This one better pay the big bucks. We're searching for the big one. Big payday. Another 16 grander like I did the other day. Hey, that's that corner that we wrecked on with our first COVID. They having us go out to the island? Coming through. Yeah, we're going over the bridge. Let's get this taxi loaded up. that all it goes? Okay. Look at this unit. That's a fancy cab. Put me back in the truck. I don't want to be in the truck. I want to be in the car. Are you kidding me? Okay, that was fairly easy. Now we gotta make a 10-hour trip to the delivery spot. I'm looking forward to seeing what next vehicle we pick. I don't want to go too big, and I'm not going to do a loan because I don't think it's smart to do a loan. So whatever we can afford, we're going to try to get. But I don't want to go too big. I was thinking of maybe trying to get, possibly if we could, I don't know if we could get a used like repo truck like this, or a smaller repo truck to do repos a lot of times. I think you can put cargo boxes on the back of a repo truck. I'm not sure. But I don't want to go that big yet. I think the next step, I was thinking about a cargo van. Like, before a cargo van... Have me turn around? Did I miss a turn while I was talking? But yeah, I was gonna get a cargo van. Just... I know that's probably not too big of a step. But I think I want to get a pickup. Possibly. I don't know, but if we got a cargo van, it would be a bigger vehicle to do taxi missions with, right? Well, maybe not a cargo van, but there are, I think, cargo vans and there are, like, passenger vans. We get a passenger van, I think we could remove the seats when we want to put cargo boxes in there. But if we had a cargo or a passenger van, we'd have a bunch of seats in the back, right? So we could do some taxi missions. And the more seats you have, the more you're going to make. Now, if the job is only picking up 1 or 2 people, then, you know, of course not. But you could get the larger jobs, right, for the taxi missions. That is a possibility, but I'm thinking more of getting a pickup truck, going with a pickup truck for a little bit. And then I want to try to get a trailer for the pickup truck here real soon. And do some cargo and stuff like that with a trailer and a pickup truck setup. In the not too distant future. But we'll see what the dealerships have here in just a few minutes. And that's going to really determine what we're going to do. So, yeah. Would like a pickup truck. But I'm also not against a passenger or cargo van. We're still a mile out. Take it up the hill. You're not pulling really a heavy load, bud. Okay, so that's cool. A new drop location. What do we get paid? $13,000. That's a good way to end it. Good way. All right, let's pull up our phone, collect that. Cool. Completed it. Nice. What do we got now? Almost $67,000. Let's claim this stuff here. There we go. What do we have now? 67,000. Cool. So, what I'm going to do is, can I just return this thing somehow? There we go. Return loan vehicle. That's about what I'm talking about. Loan or return damage. Lost reputation. Cool. All right, great. Yeah, I lost reputation. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm worried about that. As long as I didn't lose any cash. No, I didn't lose any cash, I don't believe. Let's go. Oh, man. How do I get back? I can get my car. I know I can get my car. Okay, we're not too far. There we go. See, I'm learning. Barely, but I'm learning. Oh, junker, look at it. This way? Yeah. Cruise on back to the garage. Or we can get on our computer. We'll scour the old interwebs for a new ride. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this car as a trade-in or not. Kind of thing, you know. I've got to make that decision as a, you know, that right then and there type of deal. It's kind of more like the type of guy I am anyways, you know, kind of live for kind of now in the moment type of deal. You know, worry about everything later. I mean, that's not entirely true, but for a lot of things it is for me. I probably live maybe a little bit more on the wilder side, probably. Ah, you dumb son of a... You busted up our ride. Now you're gonna make it worth leaving less. Might have to fix it before I sell it. Oh well, that's my fault. Repair. Estimated damage? There's no damage? What? What? Yeah. I really don't care. Vehicle marketplace. Got anything good here? Jefferson Motors. Probably nothing that we can afford. Smash rollers. Oh, and I was told that reminds me of the police dealership to do police missions, like police chases and that. Yeah. I was told about that too. So we'll have to do that down the road too. We're gonna be a cop for a day. So what do we got? Any pickups here? Any pickups? Pickup. Oh, here we go. 269 big ones on her. That could work. Look at U-Pull right here. Old U-Haul vehicle. 684,000. Don't think that truck would be running. Oh, here we go. Or not the taxi wagon. What am I looking at right here? 1993 H Series H25 Vanster. That would be a cargo van. This one, yeah, this is a passenger van. Oh man. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we go with the cheaper pickup truck at first? Or do we go? It's such a hard decision. Look at that guy. Extended cab. Here's this one, a little nicer. A lot less miles on her. That is really cool. Maybe down the line we'll get something like that. Right now, no, not a priority. That one's cool. Oh, look at this. Repo truck right here for us, baby. We could do that. But I really don't want to right now. I want to get something for cargo. Do I go with the cheaper option of the truck, or do I go with a van? Well, if I go with a van, I think we can still put a hitch on it, and I could get a trailer down the line. We're just paying more. But do I want the passenger van so we could try the taxi missions? It's going to be a lot of money. Oh. Did it? No, it's still here. $280 to go take a taxi. Or I could set route. That's a lot of money to spend on a taxi. This one here. I want to do some... Let's just do it. For the sake of the video, we'll fast travel. Yeah, I got the seats in the back. Looking good back there. Okay, I wish there was another row of seats back there, but we could get some bodies in here from Dodgy Dave. I mean for doing taxi missions, we'll get some people in here. Yeah. Thing's looking mint. You know what? Let's see about a test drive. She starts up. Forward. Backwards. We could get along in this. Yeah, we could get along in this, I think. We could do some taxi missions. Because we got the seats. And then I think we could remove the seats. And put cargo boxes in here. I think that's a plan. Yeah, seems to run pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I think this is what we're going to do. Let me choose the insurance. Is this the same thing? No, I guess there's different ones. 5 free roadside assistance. Towing your vehicle is free. 45% fuel discount. Oh, that one sounds pretty good. Free repainting. Free refueling when repairing. 32% on your deductible. 1 accident forgiveness. That's a lot of money to be due. But towing sounds pretty good. Man, they're a lot lower. That one's really high. But let's see the cost breakdown. Mountain Dew today. We're 31 miles. So I have to pay that every 31 miles. No, that's a lot. That's a lot of money to be coming out every 31 miles. Can we make that? Every 31 miles? It's going to stack up quick. We might want to go with this one. 50% off your deductible and 1 accident forgiveness. I don't know how much tows are if we need to tow our vehicle. I really don't know, but We're just gonna go with this one since it's a heck of a lot cheaper. Let's negotiate the price. Oh, they don't have much patience. Well, sucks to be them. Market value is $16,999. So I'm gonna bust them down to here. Yeah, we'll do that right there. No, actually, we'll do 16. Don't go all crazy. 19. That's probably what we're going to have to take because their patience went so low. Oh, we're paying way over market value. There's really not much of a difference between here and there, so let's go up a little bit. Let's do right under at a market value. They're probably gonna get all bent out of shape. Yep, knew it. Knew it. Okay, so I guess we gotta pay the whole thing now. Okay, so 24 grand coming out of our pocket. Oh, you know what? I could choose a trade-in. That's gonna make it a little less. I'm trading the Ottobello Piccolina, $43.97. So let's do it. Let's get rid of that old junker. It's already beat up anyways, right? Car had to run into us. Cool. Nice. We got our first, well, not our first vehicle, but really it's actually our third vehicle in the series, but our first one that we can probably make some real dollars with. So yeah, this is cool. A lot of fun. All right, are we good on fuel? Yeah, we're good on fuel. We don't need any fuel. Let's just pull this van over here in front of the electric car chargers. No one uses those things anyways. All right, so there it is, guys. There's our, I keep on wanting to say first vehicle, but it's kind of like the first vehicle for us, one that I feel like we can make some money in. So I'm excited. This is cool. This is going to set us up nice for some taxi missions. So, yeah, and then we're going to get to doing some cargo. I might see about putting a hitch on this thing. Yeah, it doesn't have one, but that's all right. We'll get that taken care of, hopefully. I think I might be able to figure out the hitch situation. If not, then, then I don't. Simple as that. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. The repos were fun. We will do some more down the line. It's a moneymaker, I'll tell you what. It makes you some money. But now we might be able to do even better money with the cargo now that we can haul a lot bigger cargo. So, yeah, and then I want to, like I said, get a trailer down the line. Soon. So, yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you come back for the next one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate all your support. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.